This is Shaggy Theirhead, and you're watching The Shaggy Show.
What's up? I was gonna point to Manny, but Manny's not here. Manny had to fly home. A couple people aren't here no more. They're out in heaven. No, I'm just playing. Bad joke. Bad timing. I apologize for that. First things first, welcome to the Shaggy Show. Today, we're in Salt Lake City. So fuck it. Let's just get into what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? It is true. I don't know if you've seen the pictures or whatnot, but yeah, we got in a pretty fucking ruthless bus crash the other day. I think everybody that was in the vehicle got concussed pretty good, to the point where everybody's still kind of loopy and tired and feeling kind of shitty. I've been in an accident in a bus before on tour, but not where the shit like flipped like that. You know what I'm saying? Off a fucking embankment down a cliff or whatever the fuck. Yeah, the dudes at the tow yard straight up told us they were fucking shocked that anybody was alive in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then they were shocked once again once we were all alive and found out none of us had like internal bleeding or serious like paralyzing fucking injuries. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is enough to fucking count the goddamn blessings. I don't know why I said it like that, because blessings are not goddamned. They're blessed from God. I don't know, like I told you, man, everybody's all fucked up now from that shit. I don't think we're supposed to be alive, but we are anyhow. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get rid of motherfuckers that easy, you know? So my fucking account of the shit was this. I was sleeping peacefully in my bunk, as I do in the morning time. Shit all went down at like 8 in the morning. So I was still sleeping, but I felt like this big break thing happened. That happened first. I was like, yo, what the fuck was that? Because I don't know what the fuck happened before we flew off the fucking road. But that had happened. So then I had like leaned back and I was kind of falling back asleep, and I was almost asleep. And then I just felt the whole shit go sideways, and then it was like floating for a second, and then boom, it went the other way, and then it kept going, and then I blacked the fuck out. I don't know, I busted my head and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I just woke up, came to, and it was just fucking rocks everywhere, and I couldn't tell what the fuck was happening. I didn't know what the fuck, where I was at in it. I didn't know if I got thrown out the motherfucker. I didn't know if anybody was alive in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? So fucking like, it took me a second to gather my bearings, because it was just fucking debris and rocks. So all them rocks just busted through the window and just came up into the fucking shit. And then, and so I was just sitting there laying on my back on a pile of rocks inside the fucking thing. And all of a sudden it started filling with smoke. And I'm like, oh shit. So everybody's like, yo. Everybody was sounding off, you know what I'm saying? And then we didn't hear Clay, you know what I'm saying? So we're like, yo, Clay, what the fuck? Everybody's yelling for Clay. But we thought he was out. We thought he was dead because he wasn't answering. We're like, fuck. You were above Clay in the bunk, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I had a pretty big fall, but I landed right on top of Clay.
He cushioned your fall. Yeah, didn't nobody know which way was up, down? It was insane. Like, you were just in this box full of fucking luggage and rocks and fucking smoke. And then fucking I looked, and I didn't even see JoJo get his ass out, because he like fucking kicked the fucking emergency boy out and scaled up, which was now the ceiling. And then so finally Clay's like, yo, I'm all right. We were like, oh my God. Because yo, straight up, we thought he was out. You know what I'm saying? The whole fucking floor now, that was the side, was just debris and fucking everything from the cupboards, like coffee makers, all the fucking food, everything from the fridge, the garbage, fucking all the luggage, fucking everything that was in this bitch was now just on top of us and everywhere. Like when he came to, didn't nobody really understand what had just happened, you know? Because when we were going over, I knew what was happening. I knew we were crashing, and I just figured that we were done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So like when the eyes opened and we were stopped and like we weren't dead, you know what I'm saying? It was like, holy shit, man. Manny and Bake and Airhead ended up going to the hospital. They all got released, you know what I'm saying? And but fat ass shout out to Weed, California, man. Got into the crash about maybe 5-10 miles outside of the town. So, but from what we understand, from what the people at the tow yard told us, is there's like 3 or 4 fatal crashes on that bend right there, because that's the one spot where they don't have a guardrail, and it's the same spot we went off at. You know what I'm saying? It was like a weird time warp. It really was. But everybody was friendly as shit. The people at the hotel looked out for us. The fucking police looked out for us. The tow yard, Black Butte Towing, we're calling it Black Butt Towing. Best hookers in town, by the way. But they were the shit. They like fucking let us go up in there as much as we wanted, and they let us, like, when we actually like got our fucking ride, came through a day and a half later, they let us, like, it was like fucking 8 at night, and they shut at 5. They let us come in there and get all our shit and switch everything over. But yeah, man, that shit was definitely a crazy fucking experience. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been in a bus crash before, never to this magnitude. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we're just happy as fuck to still be around. And so don't get your panties in a bunch if you're out there. If you were going to the Bend show or the Seattle show, I don't want to hear no more complaining about it. We almost died trying to get to you, and we weren't able to make it there, but we are gonna be back in your motherfucking shit. All right? And is there anything that any outgoing shits that we need to touch on from the chat or anything?
Some artist was wearing some clothing.
Oh, Drake?
They won't shut up about it.
Oh yeah, I seen it just like you did. I don't know what that's about.
Dude, the whole time we're talking about this crash, that's all it is. I'm glad you're okay. So you saw Drake with those.
Yeah, I see Drake wearing that Ringmaster jersey. That's pretty cool, man. Who would have known? You know what I'm saying? But the cool thing I thought about it is he clearly took a picture of himself to show he was wearing it and posted it. You know what I'm saying?
Just trying to get you guys.
All right, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, man. Shout out to Drake for that, man. That was pretty awesome. So Drake's Juggalo. We got into a crash. So all that crybaby shit, it's done. You know what I'm saying? We're through with it. We're here. We're good.
Like, because they're asking questions about the crash.
Like what? Let's hear some.
Was there ice on the road?
No. I asked Manny what happened, and he was like, dog, I was driving, all of a sudden the wheel caught on the fucking dirt on the side, and that was that. You know what I'm saying? But still though, I'm not faulting him for it. You know what I'm saying? Because his experience, I think, was probably the worst out of everybody's. You know what I'm saying? He was sitting up front watching the shit happen as it fucking happened. You know what I'm saying? And he got fucked up, too. They had to pull his ass out through the windshield.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, it was insane. They had to fucking get the jaws of life and, like, cut him out of the fucking windshield shits. That shit was nuts. Is there any more pressing questions? Because if not, we're going to do a little something called Clear the Cache. All right, there it is. Oh, also, I think very shortly, Shaggy the Airhead will be coming in and sitting in with us, and I think he's accompanied by DJ Chunk as well, from what I'm hearing through the wire. We'll just start from the top here. Girls wear tiaras. How come boys don't rock crowns? King wear crowns. Queens wear the tiaras. That's where it came from.
I don't know. It's called a tiara? I thought that was princesses.
Nonetheless, princes wear crowns. Princesses wear tiaras.
Yes.
But princes still got their little tiny crowns. Princes don't wear tiaras. They wear crowns, right?
Those are tiaras.
Princes.
Oh, princes.
Yeah, with that apostrophe, not princesses. I'm just wondering, like, when little girls...
Queens wear crowns?
My little girl included. You know what I'm saying? Daddy-daughter dance shit. She always got a tiara in her shit. Not to be confused with a tiara, but a tiara. She always got a tiara in her hair. You know what I'm saying? You see little girls, when they get dressed up fancy, they put little tiaras and put little tiaras in their hair.
Okay, you're wrong. Queens wear crowns.
Okay, that's why I switched to the princesses. God damn it! Shut the fuck up. How about that? Nonetheless, how come boys don't wear crowns when you're dressing them up? Next time I go to a dance, I'm gonna wear a fucking crown. You could go to the store and you could buy tiaras for girls. You know what I'm saying? How come there's not a crown section for boys? These are the important questions that I would like to know for me and my future spawn. God, I got enough kids. I don't need no more. But grandkids, who knows? Yeah, because that's the next set of little kids having pictures as grandkids. Let's get some fucking crowns in on that shit, man. I want to get an opinion right quick of the chat. When you go to shows, would you rather like the main act go on like around like 9:30 or 10 or like 11 to 12? That's what I'd like to know. Because a lot of these shows we're going on like 10:30, 11, and I'm like, I'm like, fuck, that I think that's a little late to be going on, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers are wore out and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I go to see, like, concerts and shit, usually the main motherfuckers on by 9, 9:30, 10, you know? Because you got to think about it, man. When you're on tour, you're not just doing shows on the weekend. You're doing shows Monday through Thursday as well. You know what I'm saying? Which means motherfuckers got to work the next morning. Who the fuck wants to stay up till 1 in the morning and then get up for 6 o'clock in the morning for work? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to look into that earlier shit a little bit. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Because that shit be wearing me out. Plus, I'm like 85. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my bones are brittle and my fucking brain is feeble. And I am so tired.
Love y'all. I miss you guys on Twitch. I can't wait to fucking I get back.
You can sit down longer if you like. You don't have to get up and leave.
I got a couple things I gotta do still.
Okay. Did Airhead come back with you?
I think he's like wandering around here.
Tell him to get the fuck back here.
No, he's like trying to find this area.
Oh, is he? We'll find him. Tell him come on in.
Let's see how long it takes for him to find the area.
All right, I'm gonna call this guy live on air right now.
All right.
Let's see. Can you hear that in your headphones?
Yo.
Where are you at? You lost?
I'm in like this smoking area with everybody.
You gotta come in that door by the smoking area. Hold on, do you know where we just came in? Go get him right quick. Justin's gonna come poke his head out and get you.
Alright, cool.
Alright, this one right here. Water park water in Fresno was pretty gross.
I found him.
Hey, there he is.
What's up, huh?
Oh, we're in the bootleg boy.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Chunk? Oh, I was just talking about right here. I didn't really get to the part yet, but I read it. The water park water in Fresno was pretty gross.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that was...
it's hot as shit out. Everybody's fucking miserable hot. We're going to the goddamn water park.
We're in that bitch.
Right.
And hey, just so everyone's aware, if y'all go to the water park, don't buy the tubes, bro. Just get some cash out, pull up to some people with the tubes, and you'll get the 2-for-1 deal, baby. We learned real quick. We had the double boy. We had
Yeah, what the fuck are you even talking about? There's fucking floaty tube hustlers there.
Right? Yeah, they come.
Yo, the whole fucking park was a hustle.
Yeah.
What water park have you ever been to on the lazy river where you don't grab a motherfucker and sit on it? Not there. 10 spot. You had to rent that motherfucker.
For the single.
And the incentive to bring it back was if you brought it back, you got a monster popsicle.
You got an otter pop.
An otter popsicle. I was like, fuck the slides. Fuck the fucking big bucket boy that dumps over you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that shit, man. Fuck the wave pool. I want the motherfucking lazy river. They're actually about to say, fuck this. We're just going to go on without tubes. Because there were people doing that.
Yeah, there were hella people without tubes.
It was like a fucking traffic jam in Manhattan in that bitch. We're standing in the fucking line, and then some kid comes up, yo, man, you got $10? I got a double boy.
Yeah, he's like, yo, you got... and this was a long line. So like, we had the option to wait and
You
pay
had to wait.
more.
You had to wait in the motherfucking return line to even get my motherfucking tube. And this motherfucker was around the block. Everyone holding shits. You know what I'm saying? We're like, what the fuck part of the game is this? We just want to get on the goddamn lazy river, man. And then,
Next thing I know, I'm exchanging cash here, there, and we got tubes, and we're in that bitch.
So whatever. We just held that bitch down. People were dropping off left and right. We were like, fuck that.
Yeah,
We were
nah.
just, I can't. We were just talking. Nobody gave a fuck. Our eyes were closed.
It
We were just
slowly like became just us in
then all of a
there.
sudden, yeah, we were just chilling. And then, you know, the sun went down, but all the shadows were over us.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't really hot no more.
No.
You know,
It got kind of cold.
so it was still warm, so I'm just like, I'm splashing all the water on my face and shit dumped in my face.
Diving in that bitch,
Yeah, all up in that water, you know, it felt so good. And then so I'm laying on my belly on the fucking thing, just looking at the water, and I hold my eyes up, and it's all I see is this fucking mad hair and dirt
all
particles.
the dirt and shit.
And
Yeah.
fucking just chunks of weird debris and shit just floating past my shit.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of fucking hair. And I was just like fucking spooning this onto my face.
Oh my god.
I
It
was like,
every kind of hair too. Not just from the head.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
All right, yeah, and a lot of fucking nasty shit in that lazy river. Yeah, we were talking about the bus crash earlier.
Yeah, that was
you broke
fucked
your
up.
neck.
Fuck. My neck's good. I didn't break my neck. Hey, that was scary. I'm glad we all good. I'm glad we all walking.
We went through the details. So we're
Okay,
done
cool.
with that.
Yeah.
We left
Yeah, that's
you
in
out.
the fucking past.
That's where it'll stay.
Yep.
So moving on with clearing the cache. This is the last one on the cache.
Yeah,
for the day.
perfect. Yeah.
Saw two gents making sweet love in the doorway. Now, I'll explain myself. We are in San Francisco. That might put you in perspective a little bit. And we noticed a lot of guys walking around with like the bondage suspenders.
Their ass out.
With very like fucking G-strings and stuff. And then we noticed the G-strings started disappearing. And it was just naked men walking on the street.
Everywhere.
This was not an everybody kink fest.
No.
This was a gay man kink fest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. And I wanted to vlog the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Until I walked down the street where they're having it, and there was nothing to vlog. It was just a DJ at the end of the street and a mass of naked men dancing. I was hoping they would have like booths or something set up where I could be like, yo, let me do something.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck. I was about to have fun up in that bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some type of activity other than dancing.
Naked. Just dicks everywhere.
Everywhere.
Nobody was wearing fucking clothes.
Yeah.
If they were wearing clothes, they were fucking G-strings with the fucking bondage fucking tops and a little biker hat. That was the fucking most clothes you saw. Most
leather.
motherfuckers were just not wearing shit.
Police officers were wearing
They were naked too. They just had their pants off. They were like, what about the love gun? I was the only one left on the bus, and we're parked. It's crammed ass street, you know what I'm saying? And fucking right outside my fucking window is like, it's just a building, and there's a little like dip in where like a doorway went in. So I'm just like doing whatever, and I look up out the window. And I notice two men standing there, tucked off into the corner, and I see the one man pull his pants down, and I see the guy in front of him go, doing like this shit. And all of a sudden, I just see the guy's butt start moving forward.
And you witnessed anal sex.
They were having
Wild.
full-blown gay man butt sex. As close to me where Chunk is at.
5 feet away out there, yeah. All that was separating him was a window.
I couldn't stop laughing. I'm not sure if they nutted or what happened. I don't know. But people were walking by, stopping and watching, and just keep on walking.
Yeah.
They didn't give a fuck. They were looking out, but they didn't care. Once they actually started fucking, like they were like making love because they weren't even looking no more. The one dude was like looking back all
Rolling his
happy.
eyes and
Oh yeah, another
but
dude
they
was
weren't like hidden. Like the index wasn't like there was
No,
kind of,
there
like,
was
out in
nothing.
the
There was
open.
nothing hidden about them.
Yeah.
There was nothing. There was nothing hidden about them or about them. Fuck this! I started videoing this shit. I was like, nobody's gonna believe me, man. Nobody's gonna fucking believe me. Now look, to me. Say what you will. To me, it was like seeing a Sasquatch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was
okay.
like seeing a fucking alien land. I knew it happened. You know what I'm saying? I know it's real, but I've never witnessed it. Not like that. The most elusive thing I could think of is happening right in front of my face. Yeah, they couldn't see me. Good thing, 'cause I was jacking off like crazy. I busted off. I opened the window up. I opened the window up and busted out at them.
Oh my god.
Then they just walked away like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Just talking, laughing. I'm like, he's got a load of fucking nut in his butthole. How do you just walk away acting like everything's cool with that?
They're asking.
Maybe he didn't nut though. I don't know. I didn't ask him. Maybe they didn't get to that part.
They're asking where Photo Boy Shags is.
I cannot. I don't think.
Photo Boy Shaggy.
We will get banned for life off this motherfucker if I show you these
You
pictures.
sent it to Renee first.
I did.
Yeah.
And I said there's two men having butt sex outside the window right now. And she sent me back. She was like, I'm less surprised about that, more surprised that you're just sitting there watching them. There was a lot more fucking going on than just that 30 seconds.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, we walked to go get food from a taco truck. It was jumping at this bar. Everybody's dicks are just helicoptering and
just
shit.
Helicopter. Yeah. That's the
Motherfuckers were
universal.
flying around the King Fest. There were so many helicopters going on.
That was the universal hello at the King.
It
Fest.
was.
Just
Cap
do the
daps.
helicopter.
Cap daps
Yeah.
all around us. What's up, homie? Cap daps. You know what the dopest part was? We talked about it for almost a half hour. All people were asking was, what's up with Drake rocking that shirt?
Oh my god. Yo, I posted.
He was in the bus with us. It was crazy.
He
Yeah.
was driving.
Yeah, Drake was driving.
Drake was driving.
Then he turned into an angel and floated away.
I posted that image just to like say like, yo, like Drake fucking is wearing this, whatever. I'm like getting death threats. Like people are so mad. Like, yo, don't shoot the messenger. I just like was just sharing.
Why are we mad? He's rocking a fucking River Box jersey.
People are angry, man.
You don't know he could have been listening to our shit way back in the day when he was on DeGrassi Junior High.
Wheelchair Drake.
Beyonce and a great Malenko. That's gonna be the next one we see.
She's gonna have Great Malenko booty shorts on. She's gonna be twerking, making the Great Malenko talk. All right, well, shit, man. I don't know what else to fucking say or do, so I guess we're fucking off.